Good evening, mortal humans. Let's chat. How many of you at one time or another dreamed of being a superhero? Now, how many of you are going to live forever? Well, I have amazing news. Unfortunately, none of us are going to live forever. But, astoundingly, every single one of us has the potential to be a superhero. The best part is, it takes almost no effort to earn that cape. Every day, people die waiting for an organ transplant. And although most people agree with organ donation, less than a third of Canadians are actually registered. In fact, we're 5 times more likely to require a transplant than we are to be donors. Yet one single organ donor can save up to 8 lives. And with tissue donation, they can change up to 75 more. Saving and improving 83 lives? That's superhero status. In Ontario, only 35% of eligible health card holders have actively made their wishes known on our provincial online registry. That means that when the time comes and the decision is left up to the family in mourning, when approached with the question of donation, only around 4 to 10 families agree to donate when the wishes of their loved one were not made known. But when approached with confirmation of their registration and with wishes known to the family, that number more than doubles to 9 out of 10. The number of lives that can be saved when more of us register and discuss organ donation with our loved ones increases drastically. Many people in Ontario believe they're already registered donors because they carry a little paper card in their wallet that they've signed. If this is you, unfortunately, your cape will have to stay at the dry cleaners until you officially register through the provincial database. Then you can recycle that paper card, as well as your organs. In Ontario, there are 4.6 million people registered and about 1,384 waiting on our provincial waitlist. That should cover it, right? Unfortunately, another hurdle on the waitlist are the conditions that must be met. In most of Canada, to be a deceased donor, a person needs to be, number 1, in a hospital, 2, surviving with the assistance of a ventilator, 3, determined by doctors to be neurologically brain dead or facing cardiocirculatory death. To get an idea of how infrequently these perfect circumstances can occur, let's look at statistics from 2015. There was an estimated 267,000 deaths in Canada. Approximately 150,000 of those were in hospital. Only 5,236 of those in hospital filled the other 2 criteria, but only 651 had consented to become donors. Yes, you heard right. Out of 267,000 deaths, only 651 became actual organ donors. This is why we need more registered donors. So here it is. How to be a superhero in 4 easy steps. Number 1, grab your Ontario health card. Number 2, go to beadonor.ca, check to be sure you're registered. It takes about 2 minutes. Number 3, tell everyone. Tell your family. Ask them what they want for themselves. Show them how easy it is to register. Blast social media with the news. You're not a superhero that needs a secret identity. The world needs to know your greatness. Brag about this amazing choice you've made that's going to save lives. Then, let them know how they too can be a superhero. Because who wouldn't want a flashy cape? Step number 4, superhero pose. There's also the option of becoming a living donor. 10 years ago, I anonymously donated almost 70% of my liver to a person I only know as small adult. After surgery, I had to take 3 months off work to recover. But by then, both me and small adult had fully regenerated livers. Of course, you don't have to be a living donor. By simply checking that you're registered and telling all who will listen, the ripple effect of those words will without any doubt save multiple lives and make you a superhero. As the wise poet Ice Cube once said, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Do it, go register.